Hey everyone, welcome to Atlas Reactor. I'm Menti and I'm doing a video on a game that I had the other day that ended up being really close and it was a really good and fun game. I'm going to be using the game's replay feature to record it, so I'm not going to have any commentary over it or anything like that, unfortunately. Plus this is a game that's it's a lot of fun. If you haven't heard of it, I suggest going and check it out. It's sort of a strange blend between a MOBA type game like League of Legends and Dota and a turn-based / real-time strategy game like XCOM. I know XCOM is purely turn-based, but this has some real-time elements to it that you can't. It functions as a turn-based game, but it has real-time elements, and I'll explain what I mean by that. Each ability in the game. Go ahead and open these abilities up. There are 3 phases. There's the prep phase, the dash phase, and the blast phase. And I'm just showing you these abilities because, as you can see, like the green abilities trigger in the prep phase. Yellow is dash, and red is blast. And the way it works is they go in that order. You do prep abilities first, which are things like heals, shielding, and traps. And then dash abilities happen, which, like with Zuki, it's a rocket jump. She jumps into the air and teleports to a target location, and it deals 20 direct damage to enemies near your takeoff. Direct damage and indirect damage is not really a major distinction as of right now. I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to give a basic overview. And then blast phase is where most attacks happen. Say, like, she can fire a rocket with her basic attack or shoot sticky bombs at people. Her ultimate is one of the abilities that is a split phase ability, where the targeting portion, like you see, it says lock on enemy locations during the prep phase and fires a storm of missiles at them during the blast phase. It actually does 2 different things, or it does 2 different things in 2 different phases. Okay? So, that's the basic idea of the game. The way the only match type right now is the first team to get 5 kills or has the most kills at the end of 20 turns wins. However, it has a sudden death mechanic where if both teams get to 5 kills at the same time, or they are tied at the same number of kills when 20 turns comes around, the game keeps going until a turn ends with one team having more kills than the other. Okay, and oh, I forgot to mention, with the sort of real-time elements come from these phases, because you can use dash abilities, and dash abilities will most of the time be able to avoid damage, because they prep. You can never deal damage during the prep phase. There's absolutely no way to do it. It's impossible to deal damage during the prep phase. And if you use a dash during the dash phase, you are immune to all damage during the dash phase. If you dash. So even if you use a dash and you dash right into an AoE that somebody is doing with another dash, it won't hurt you. So that's where the sort of real-time elements comes in, you give the command for your abilities on each turn, and then you have 20 seconds to do that, and then once that time is up or everybody has locked in their decision, the events play out. And you'll see that in a moment once I actually get into the game, which, I think I've given enough of an overview on how things are going to give a basic understanding of how the game plays. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the actual game now. Okay, and here we are. This is one of the maps of Atlas Reactor. This one actually, it always feels like it has a very XCOM-y feel to me for some reason. I don't really know why. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just sit back. Oh, right, I have to actually, even though this is a recording. This is like a recording of the game, but it still gives me inactivity warnings, which is really lame. But so I'll still be here watching, moving the mouse around and stuff, and I may make a few comments here and there, but for the most part, I'm just going to be quiet and let you guys watch. Alright, enjoy.
This is war! Where do you think you're going? Sure.
Okay, one thing I do want to talk about. You saw this guy right here at the center of the screen. He like threw a knife at these two characters down here, but it didn't do anything. But when that guy did it, it did. What happens is that that knife puts a debuff on the enemy that when they get hit by damage, it then basically detonates and deals more damage to them. So it stacks up damage. So that's what happened there, and that's why that guy took extra damage from nowhere, because our guy's knife detonated. Yes, I know, knife detonated. It's a very very strange thing. Okay, and what he just used right there is called a catalyst. You get 3 of them. They're single use per battle things, and he used one that gives him 30 shields. I have one that gives me might, which increases your damage. And everybody has a dash one that can do various dash things, and then a blast one that can either heal you or reduce your cooldowns.
Not even a scratch. Reap what you've sown.
It stings, but it's worth it. For me, not you.
And here I make a bit of a mistake. I aimed the rocket a little bit too far to the left, and what ends up happening is
Karmic justice.
their big sword guy, his name is Titus, ends up dashing away. You know, he uses Dash's abilities and he ends up dashing away from me.
Restored.
And if I had just fired it more straight, I could have possibly hit Quark back there. But because I fire it so far to the left, as you'll see in a minute, I end up just hitting that center column and doing nothing, which is, it was a mistake.
Have my eyes closed.
Can't touch this!
Marked for death.
If it tingles, it's working! If it burns, it's working!
Only fools stand in my way.
You have no choice but to fight.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
I held this in reserve.
Mortality holds no sway on me.
Which are you? Dead or alive?
From every angle.
That's right. Stand next to each other. Can't stop this.
Fate intervenes.
Who dares to take me on now? Nice try. Is that it? Ha!
Firing! Launching the big one!
Don't duck. So sharp you won't feel it. Yet.
If your body feels like it's ripping apart, that means it's working.
Ow!
Incandescent.
Your blood will stain my blade.
Face me, heathen.
Yeah, just stand right there. Stand together, fall together.
I'd run if I were you.
Yeah, that ult right there really irritated me because it left 2 people at 1 frickin' hit point. It's like, oh, come on.
What's your... I'll just find out myself.
Later, suckers!
Don't blink for a minute.
I am the Thresher.
One thing to note is that there is no friendly fire, so even though I'm targeting my ally with my rocket there, it won't actually hurt her.
Stand firm.
Even the earth trembles before me.
Ba-boom!
You will pay.
A little something unexpected.
A welcome edge.
We must not fall.
Can't stop this. Surprise!
Feel your power wilt away.
Can't dodge this one.
Reorganizing your atoms!
Your blood will stain the wastes.
I'll give you one shot.
Succumb to me.
At the top of my game. Fire from the heavens! Ouch! Explosives everywhere!
I could grow a future you with this!
5 turns left.
Dare you attack?
You're fiery!
As if I needed a reason. Are you so lacking in regrets?
Ooh!
Right between the eyes.
Fall to the waste.
Four turns left.
Round 2, fight!
A helping hand.
Victory at any cost.
Fate
3 turns left.
resurrected.
Ion cloud.
What a cluster!
Shot in the dark.
I'll take you all on.
2 turns remaining.
Get back here.
Targets acquired.
I cannot be stopped. I don't think so.
Get out of jail free.
I've endured worse.
One turn left.
Man, that inactivity screen when watching a replay is really annoying.
Face me if you dare.
I shake the battlefield.
Twisting steel. Your blows do little.
I will be remade.
Sudden death.
Protect and sever.
Oh, I just feel like stretching. Whoops.
Three, two, one, fire!
Mortality cannot hold me. Go now.
Straight to hell. That's all you got.
I'll boss you from over here.
Accept your fate.
Woo! Holding death back.
Cower before me.
My blade strikes.
No one can save you now.
You are too slow.
Want to see a trick? Watch me disappear. The earth torn asunder. Death will not stop me.
Follow my lead.
Scatter, fools! Ha! Right between the eyes.
The pact fulfilled.
Thank you, Brent.
I am coming for you all. Tremble in fear.
3, 2, 1, fire!
My quest goes on.
Ah! Cut it out! Ouch!
The sting of entropy.
So much left to do. Oh.
Can you keep up?
I like you. Don't go.
Shot in the dark.
Rebuild the body.
Rockets restocked.
Tremble in fear. You'll feel this one later.
Slice to ribbons!
My will illuminates all. Pain is my element.
We will not fall!
Big one inbound.
Such folly.
I'll give you one shot.
Ooh,
Meet your makers!
Reap your just reward.
Going all out.
I'll forgive you. My slave won't.
You dare strike me?
Stand down or suffer.
Locked on!
Be still.
I hope you're not ticklish.
Okay, and the reason why I chose to shoot my rocket up here is because I knew he was going to dash, and I was guessing that he was going to dash that way. I figured he would probably dash away from us, but I didn't have the range to target there, so I figured I'd go for that.
Death cannot stand in my way.
Continue this flight.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
Destroy.
Locked on!
Bugs! Watch out, some sting.
Left in the dust.
Entropy.
I'll take you all on at once. If you stand together, then you'll fall together.
All right! Thanks for the help.
Have my eyes closed.
My blade strikes!
I am not afraid.
You win.
And there we have it, folks. The longest
never
game
in
I have
doubt.
played by a long shot. 37 rounds. Took 32 minutes, 12 seconds for a 10-9 victory. It was one hell of a game that I enjoyed quite a lot. There's so many deaths on each side, so much damage. It was a very well played game on all sides, and I very much enjoyed it. Kind of a long video, but hey, it was a long game, so what can you do? If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield.